Good evening. Good morning. It's 12 already. I'm quickly going to make this video for the sake of those who are unable to get the previous class or had difficulties in getting one thing or the other about the previous class. So I'm just going to go straight to the point. I gave one strategy that day using moving averages. I can't remember which of them I dropped that day, but I know I asked you to make the parameters of 15 being the red color and simple, and the second one to be 10 or 9 rather, which I asked guys to change to 10 not long ago before making this video, and that's blue. And then the last one is that of the 200 moving average, which is simple moving average. However, you can use the 15 and 9 simple moving average. 15 will be red, 9 will be blue, 200 will be black. 15 and 9 are simple moving averages, while 200 is exponential moving average. Or let's just make it simple, whichever one you choose, exponential, simple. I think I'll prefer simple moving average. So that's the first strategy, and I think I gave how to execute it. It's the same thing with the one I'm going to share today. So you can choose to set your chart and study the one you're comfortable with. Now the current one you'll be setting is your 21 exponential moving average. 21 exponential moving average. The period will be 21, shift to 0, method will be exponential, apply to close, color red, and that's that about that. Then there's another one you will be adding, that is 9, also exponential moving average, and apply to close, the color will be blue, and that's what you have here. Then also your trend indicator, which is the black moving average, which will be 200 simple moving average, SMA. Now let me just go straight to the trigger point. How do you treat this? Don't forget that first you identify your trend by the black moving average. You use your black moving average to identify a particular trend. You can do that on any time frame. You are good to go. You can do it on any of the time frames, you would have the same result. So technically what I'm saying, let's start from this part. Let me start from this part here. Now you see what happened, that whenever the price, when I say the price, I mean the candlesticks, they are the price. Whenever the price is below the black moving average, it shows it's a downward trend. But whenever the candle or the price is above the black moving average, it's a buy, it's a bullish trend, it's an upward trend. So since our black is a trend indicator, while we use the blue and red moving average to find entry point, so that's what we do basically with the black, the blue, and the red moving averages. Now for a buy setup, for you to buy, you have to make sure that the price has crossed over the black moving average. You have to make sure price has crossed over the black moving average. So let me just depict it here. So this is what I'm talking about. You see that price is in, let's say price is my blue line and the black line I draw is the 200 moving average. You see how price crossed over it. Whenever price cross over the black line, just know it about time that trend will change and you should get to go opposite direction or exit the trade you're in if you are selling. So that's that about that. Then once you have your trend, once you identify your trend, then you begin to find entries when you see that the blue line, the red line, and the price itself crossed above the price. So how do you then intend to buy? Whenever you see, for example, it was a downward trend here. So the downward trend here. This is the price here. You see that by around this place, the blue line crossed over above the red line. So for the buy setup, the 60, or let me say 75% sure buy, 75% sure buy, you make sure that the blue line crosses above the red line. When they're about crossing, you see that they'll come together. When they're about crossing, when the blue line crosses over the red line, just know it's time to buy. You enter your buy, you exit whenever they are coming together, or if you are not sure, but you can exit if they are coming together. Like I said, this can work on any time frame. This is 15 minutes. So but much more when you now see an upward trend, whenever the blue line and the red line cross, just execute your trade. No matter the little profit you get, you will have it there. For example, let's say we take a trade here now. You see it went as high as this place before they crossed. That was where they crossed, and that's what I'm talking about. If you had sold here, you would have made a little money there down to this place. If you see where they crossed there, this trade failed. Not that really failed, but you won't make too much of profit from it. So that's what I'm talking about. But see, at the end of the day, it bought. Look at the places that it crossed again, it dropped massively. It crossed again, it bought massively. That's what I'm talking about here. So then look at this very one here. This is today's chart. This is gold, the one I traded today. This is where the two line crossed. You see that the blue came below the red came above the blue, and you see what happened. Price dropped. Price followed it ardently. Now you'd see also from this place, you can see there is a change of trend already, because initially the trend was upward, but around this place the trend changed. Price was above until price crossed below. So currently on 15 minutes, gold is on a downtrend. It's currently on a downtrend. So that's what I'm talking about. If you go to higher time frames, you see the same thing happen. You see it's just crossing here. You see what happened? This is H1 now. You see the crossing, it sold massively. So that's the buy setup. That's the buy or the sell setup. Once the red line and the blue line crosses, you trigger your trade. But what you do is, if you want to add more trades, you can actually if you want to add more trades, find the trend and add more trades to your setup. For example, once you notice that the black line is below price, it's an uptrend, you look for buy opportunities, you buy. So don't forget that patience, hard work, greed, patience and hard work should be added to what you are trading, while greed and fear should be taken away. Once you see a trade like this, execute it. That's why you are practicing demo, so you get comfortable with your trading strategy. That is trading strategy 2, apart from the one I shared the day I came. So that's that about this one. It's not too hard. A buy setup is explained. When the blue lines are above the green, the red line, you buy. It's an upward trend, you look for buy opportunities. Or but your trigger bar or your trigger entry is actually when they cross, when the two of them cross. Say like these two trades now coming down, whenever they cross, since will now cross over this one, you then make sure you execute your trade. So God bless you.